to become the managing director of the year, it's not about, because managing directors do an incredible job, and it's a lot to do, to take on leading a chapter and making it happen. But it's more than how big is their events. It's more than how many new members do they have. It's a 360-degree, how she interacts with the office, how her other members feel about her. What else, Sandra, would you like to add to that?
Oh, I think it's just her essence. I mean, these are the women that are, constantly submitting ideas, telling us the things that could be better. They tell us the things that aren't going well. They also, give us new, innovative things that we should be thinking of. They call me and give me feedback about different ideas that they have. They just really stay connected. They're living and breathing, eWomenNetwork. And of course, all of these women do that to some degree or another, and that's what makes this increasingly so difficult. It's to the point where I feel like I just don't even want to do this anymore, because there's just so many women that represent the essence of it. But in the end, there's someone that just kind of emerges. And this year, we have a woman that I know that she lives and breathes at eWomenNetwork in every fiber of her body, and I just don't think that can be overlooked. For me, when I see that someone puts all of their business life on the line for eWomenNetwork, not only does it give me a tremendous sense of responsibility to be always better, to be always learning, but I'm just so incredibly grateful. And to talk about gratitude, because they give so much, and that's part of the reason why we started the watch, because it is a measure of time, and it takes so much time. And so the woman this year that really has stood out to be an amazing managing director is a woman that basically is handling 3 chapters. I mean, she lives and she breathes eWomenNetwork. She travels every single month. She gets in her car, and these aren't chapters that are right next to each other, a half an hour, 40 minutes, even an hour away. Every single month she drives 3 hours to another city, spends the night, and runs that chapter. She's a woman that is very innovative. She's created a program that I think is a model for us that we will emulate and look for other ways to duplicate with other managing directors that might be interested, to say, wow, sometimes we can be so far apart and yet so close. So why don't we just literally and figuratively come and meet in the middle? She's a woman who I think lives and breathes the essence of what eWomen. She's got a total business sense. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's making this her livelihood. And she's a woman that I just think it just stands out and says, you know what, the glass is always half full. How can we make it better? If something isn't going well, let's fix it, move on, and take the high road. She exemplifies. She's an amazing woman. She's been through a tremendous amount of personal change. Since I have known her, she started out as a struggling managing director. She went through a personal crisis. She hung in there and said, I will recover. It wasn't but a couple years later that she met the man of her dreams. And it's how wonderful is it that this particular year, at this particular time, when we went to go get her Cutco knives engraved, I said, can't put the last name, because I think it's going to change. I think she just got engaged, and she's going to have a new name, and I'm not sure which one we should put on there, whether it should be Dibley or the 2009 Managing Director of the Year, Joanne Vacing. From Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Oh my God. Can I ask one favor? Sarah Lynn, you got to come up here too. Sandra, you come up here. Sarah Lynn will know why she's up here in a minute. Francie, Stacy, where is it? Okay, first of all, I don't even know what to say, and that's unusual for me. Anyone who knows me
very unusual for you.
Not at a loss for words very often. And Sandra had to do the tour of duty with me, which was, we arrived at 3 in the morning at the chapter because we missed a plane. But I have to tell you that when I came to eWomenNetwork, and some of you that are here for your very first time, I was skeptical, and you know this. Somebody's having trouble down there. I thought there's no way this group is so good. There's no way they really walk their talk. There's no way they give what they give. There's no way that they lift women to the degree that you're left shaking because of who they are. And these women have heard my struggles from time to time. Sometimes, can I be frank? If this is recorded, beat this out. Kicked me in the ass. But they did it when I needed it. And when I went through a personal crisis, they were there and they lifted me up. And all I want to say is that if each of us does what these two ladies do, we have such a huge opportunity to help each other. And I want to thank all the women that have stood by me and helped lift me up, because it's because of you that I'm here. It's because you lifted me up. So thank you so much. I love you all. Just now, I do want to make sure that you understand. Don't go anywhere, Sandra. I do want to understand that you understand fully that eWomenNetwork is not represented by a rubber chicken, okay? But she is a mascot, and she kind of represented my life when I was having trouble. So she likes to sound off when she's happy. Can you squeeze the chicken, please? On that note, I just want to thank all of you. Thank you so much. And thanks to my sisters, because they did as well. So thank you.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to Joanne Vacing, the 2009 Managing Director of the Year.